Good morning, ladies. Did you know that if you persistently and diligently pursue God, He promises to respond? That is amazing. So let's get started. We are on day 10 of our Seeking God First scripture writing and Bible study plan. The list is a free download on my website. I will link it down below. You can use your own notebook or you can upgrade and purchase my journal, which has 4 different Bible study templates in it with instructions and a bunch of Bible study questions to help get you started. So let's read together Matthew 7 and 8. And it reads, "Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be opened." And again, that is Matthew chapter 7, verses 7 and 8. I decided to use this template today. Up here it has the author, audience, and so some context, Bible study circles, and then a space for you to write out your verse. I'll read it here again. It says, "Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be open." Matthew 7 and 8. So I broke down each phrase into what they mean. So ask. This is Jesus encouraging us to approach God with confidence, but yet still humble. And it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. So here we have seeking. This is more than just asking. This is actively pursuing God, His wisdom and His will for your life. This is a deep desire for connection and relationship with God. Knock, and it will be open to you. This is a persistent boldness. This is persistent going after God and humbly but boldly asking for Him, His will, His guidance, for doors to be opened. For everyone who asks, it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives. This is God's promises to respond. For everyone who asks receives. This is God's promise to us. And then here the last sentence, "And he who seeks finds, and him who knocks it will be opened." This is persistent prayer and faith that leads to open doors. Let me say that again. This is persistent prayer and faith that leads to open doors. Now, we are supposed to be asking within the context of God's will for your life. All right, so up here the author is Matthew. He's one of the 12 disciples. The audience is a Jewish audience. So this is part of Jesus' Sermon on the Mount, but Matthew is like the journalist reporting what Jesus is saying here. In this context circle box, I wrote to encourage persistent prayer and trust in God's provision. God's willingness to respond to those who diligently seek Him. So that is the purpose that the author is trying to make to its audience, to encourage us to be persistent in our relationship with God, to be diligent and pursue Him in prayer and then trust Him. Here in this box or circle, I wrote out ways I can practically apply the day's verse to my life, and I wrote, I can make prayer a daily habit, actively seek God and His will for my life, persistently pursue God daily, and trust God in the big and in the small things. And then check my heart motives. Am I asking for God out of selfishness, or am I trying to align myself with His will? And here, so I went into the Blue Letter Bible website and I looked up seek and you shall find. So seek has the strong concordance number G2212 if you want to look it up yourself. And it means to worship, to desire, to inquire, and to strive after. So this is more than just asking in a nonchalant, complacent prayer we say every now and then. This is diligent, everyday, worshiping God, desiring God, inquiring after God, striving after God. You shall find, the concordance number is G2147 if you want to look it up yourself, and it means to see, to learn, to understand, to get knowledge. So this isn't really about asking God for that new car, is it? It's about understanding God and who He is, to gain knowledge about Him. I thought that was really neat. I love going into the Blue Letter Bible website and looking up the different keywords and key phrases and finding like the deeper meaning, what it means. You can look up what they mean in the original Hebrew and Greek. It's a really neat website for you to go and try to cook around and learn how to use it. There's a free version and a paid version. But that is an example, ladies, of how to work through the month scripture writing plan coupled with a little bit of Bible study. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, and I'd love to have you join me. I do a lot more videos over in my Facebook group, Coffee Talk for Christian Women, Hope for the Hard Days. I'd love to see you over there. Bye.